his great family, and we're real happy today. Our team just got bigger. It's a very important thing for us, our team, and it's an honor to share our sideline with Larry. It's been the 2 games so far this year. We've won them both, right, Larry?
Yes.
And we're all going to be members of the healthcare system or clients of the healthcare system at some point in our lives. And you wish most of those surgeries would be saved up for people that already done grown up. But Larry's faced over 90 surgeries. Probably set a record, probably a state of Michigan record at least. Maybe a world record, maybe a national record, but he's. We feel like we're drawing the long straw on this one to have Larry part of our team. So, to Larry, his whole family, welcome aboard, and go blue, and keep up the great work, because you're an inspiration to all of us.
Turn it over to Larry for a couple of remarks. It's gonna be a wardrobe change for this.
All right, let's begin, Larry.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, Team Impact, the Michigan Wolverines football team, my surgeons, nurses, friends, and family. I stand here before you today as just one of the stories that can be told regarding the patients at the great University's Mott Children's Hospital. I also stand here as just one of the stories that could be told about many sick children and their families across the country. My heart goes out to all families of children with chronic illness. I am humbled to have been chosen by Team Impact to participate in their program. I have met some of the coaches and players over the past several weeks. I've listened to many speeches made by the Michigan football staff and professors. Mr. Jack Harbaugh made a great speech on why any recruit should come to the University of Michigan. He used three of Coach Bosham Beckler's words. He said, "It's because of the team, the team, the team." My team and world has been the University of Michigan C.S. Mott Children's Hospital since the day I was born. I have had over 90 surgeries and procedures combined. I was born with spina bifida, cloacal exstrophy, a giant opening on my abdomen called a massive emphalocele, among other diagnoses. When I was born, most of my major organs were on the outside of my body. I was not given much of a chance to survive birth, let alone live 2 weeks outside the womb. I've been cut, broken, and sewed back up many, many times. Not all of the surgeons were a success, but this didn't stop my family from bringing me back to the University of Michigan Mott Children's Hospital. This didn't stop my team from drawing up another play and to hopefully go on to win another day. As I'm signing and committing to the University of Michigan Wolverines football team today, I am thankful for this opportunity and will work hard to represent its history, integrity, and dedication to excellence. I also hope to bring awareness and represent all of the children fighting to stay healthy with their teams of surgeons, nurses, and all of the other medical staff. Thank you with all my heart for giving me this chance chants Team Impact and Wolverines go blue.
Go Blue!
Thanks, Larry. I know, John, you had that, couple things you wanted to give to him.
Yeah, in case you didn't have enough gear already, we'll give you some more. We got some t-shirts, a hat, and some gloves. You want to throw the gloves on?
Sure.
Yeah.
What we'll do is if you have any questions for anyone out at the front table here, we'll, just raise your hand and I'll get you, we can ask the questions to whoever you want for a couple minutes here. For Larry.
Yeah. Larry, how long have you been a Michigan fan? The whole time since never wavered? Michigan State didn't try to recruit you during this process?
There you go. Nice.
Alright, Ed?
Larry, how do those gloves feel?
Really good.
Adam, go ahead.
This question for Larry. Larry, what did you think of the 78-0 win this past weekend at Rutgers? What was your favorite part or your favorite play during that game? Scoring. Scored a lot in that game, huh?
Larry, what position would you like to play?
Huh?
What position would you like to play?
Running.
John?
Larry,
Yeah.
do you have a favorite player on the team?
John and Vivian. John and Vivian Smith.
John, you two have been friends for a while now. How did that friendship begin?
Yeah, it started this summer when we were approached by Team Impact about pairing us with Larry, and it was an organization I was familiar with. I worked with at University of Houston. My time there, they paired us with a young man named Jacoby Rogers, and felt comfortable working with Team Impact and knew the great things that they were doing, and got to meet Larry and his family this summer. They came and toured the facilities, and right from the start, knew this guy was special and his whole family's special, and just hit it off, stayed in touch ever since, and like Coach said, we feel like we're going the long straw in this one. Larry's been such a blessing and a great add to our team, and every day I'm scrolling down Facebook and I see his mom's posts about him, and so we stay in touch every day. It's not just a once every few weeks thing, and he's been a great addition to our team.
Yeah.
This question's for Jim. Jim, with the bye week, what's the plan as far as getting Larry up to speed, film sessions, that kind of stuff to get him prepared?
Well, Larry's quick, as you can tell. I mean, he's just sharp as can be. It's been love at first sight. And that's the best kind of love. Larry loved us, and we loved him right back. And he's been all in. From birth, as he said. There was no other teams. There was no other visits that he took, or he was all in for Michigan, and we're all in for Larry. And he's had a big impact on all of us, and especially our players. Those youngsters, those teammates have connected, and it's just, as we said. I mean, you wish that surgeries and adversity and illness and wouldn't affect anybody until they've grown up, but to have Mott Children's Hospital and to have the U of M health system, we all feel very blessed and very lucky, and so it's just as long as you keep bringing the wins too. I mean, that's we like that part of it as well. So, good man. Good man. He's a cool guy. He's just a cool cat. Good dude. We like Larry a lot, and he likes us back, and that's the best part of being a teammate.
Mark,
For one of Larry's parents, how did you guys get connected with them? I mean, did you know about this organization, or were you kind of surprised that there's opportunities here?
We first heard about the organization from friends of ours that, I went to high school with, Chris and Joanne, and their son Brendan. Where are they? Back there. Brendan's on the lacrosse team. He was matched up with lacrosse with Team Impact.
Okay.
And they came and visited us and visited Larry in the hospital and told us about Team Impact. So we filled out the application and first heard from Liddy and Kieran and were matched up that way. And then there was some months that went by where they were trying to find the right fit, something close by, something Larry was interested in. And they called us, I think it was in March, and said, "You done football?" And I said, "I have to think." And we were like, "Yeah, definitely." And Larry couldn't wait to tell his brothers and sisters, and that's how it happened. So we're very lucky and grateful.
Larry, are you done with surgeries now? 90 plus?
I might have some.
Does something like this help you get through that and face it? How so? How does it help you?
How does being in your team help you have surgeries? You just know that they're there for you. Larry isn't it's funny, but he and I write stories together because he's homeschooled. And he's been writing children's stories because he's thinking about helping other kids. He's had blood draws and IVs, hundreds. And some of his nurses are here, and I can tell you. But Larry has really excellent coping skills. And he has really excellent coping skills. He doesn't freak out, doesn't cry, holds it together very well. And so we've been writing topics that he could maybe write about to help others. And I said, "Well, what scares you about the hospital?" And he said, "Nothing." And I said, "Well, come on, Larry, what are you afraid of at the hospital?" He said, "Nothing." He really is that brave. He's been doing it since birth, and he has a great team at the hospital that's always taking care of him. We've had the same surgeon since I was 10 weeks pregnant. And they take great care of him. They include the family in decision making. It's patient family-centered care. And so Larry likes the hospital, feels comfortable there. Surgeries aren't fun. Being sick isn't fun, but he has such a great team around him that it helps. And this has helped because he is taking electives at Pinckney High School. He's in gym and photography. He's never been in gym before. Larry's been homeschooled since he was 10 because of being in the hospital so much and falling behind. But this year he's at the high school level and he wanted to take gym, and we really believe it's because of this. He's played soccer, dodgeball. Yeah, lots of sports, and the kids include them. The kids know about Team Impact and about U of M football, so they're all pumped. This has helped Pinckney's football program. They've come to him too now and given him a jersey and said, "Why don't you come to our games?" And there's a little bit of competition going on. So this has helped quite a bit.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Beyond how it's helped you, can you share how you hope it helps other children?
How do you hope this would help other kids?
Not be for anything.
Great. It's nice to have friends. When you're in the hospital and not at school, it is hard to make friends because you're with your mom all day. But making cookies and stuff. But Larry is a friendly guy. And he's a great guy. He's very honest and sweet and kind. And having something like this helps build confidence. Helps you make friends. You guys are his friends now. Right? You're loyal.
questions? Adam?
And this for John, Jim, or Larry. Larry, you say that you want other kids to not be afraid, and you've obviously gone through a lot in your young life. I mean that's not exactly identical, but it's kind of the same approach that the football team takes, right? Like, don't be afraid, accept challenges. Coach Harbaugh likes to say 1% better every day. You kind of liken what you're going through to, in a way, what a football team goes through, as far as meeting challenges and things like that. Is that why you like football, because it's a game of challenges?
Man of many words. So he has siblings?
Yes.
Are they jealous because you? Why are you guys jealous?
Larry has 3 older brothers and 2 older sisters, and the oldest, Katie, is in grad school at the University of Iowa. So he's a hot guy. But
And they all played high
They
school
all played
football,
sports,
and Larry
yeah.
went to all the games and the junior football practices and junior football, and so.
Larry went to everything: track meets, football games, dance recitals. He would be trached, IV tubes, balloon backs, and we'd be suctioning his trach because he'd be cheering for his siblings. And now Larry did say that this is something he can bring them to, so he's bringing them to his team.
What is
Gotta
this?
start recruiting now, Larry.
Yeah.
What is having your son part of this do for the two of you, for the parents?
I just think it's just unbelievable. I don't wanna say just around every corner, there seems to be something really cool that's happened, in spite of everything else, to just keep going, and, we're just speechless, we're really thankful.
The icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Having been at U of M for so many years.
Yes.
There's nowhere else, what is that, those who stay with me. So, that's
Yeah.
real, Larry's,
We've been here.
Larry, and, there's nowhere else we wanna go, and then to have Larry be included in the football team, come on, oh.
We're proud of all our kids, we always had 2 families going on, there was always the hospital family. Kathy and I never left them here alone since birth, we were always back and forth, and meanwhile, again, as I mentioned, there was practices, dance, and the other 5. A lot of help from the community, a lot of help from friends, a lot of pizza nights.
Our oldest was 11,
So it's, I think it's a family thing too, it's like we can all celebrate it. You just stand back and wow, this kid, look where he is now. He started walking when he was 9, and to accomplish all these things and be part of something as big as the U of M football, it's amazing. It's really amazing.
And just to follow up on that, Coach Harbaugh talks about contact courage when a player gets hit or hits. Can you talk about the kind of courage you've seen out of Larry?
I think Larry's just been asked to do so much. He was, as a baby, he was born into pain, he was born into surgeries, and he's just been asked to do so much, and
He was born and he was immediately put on a ventilator. So we heard him cry 2 times. And then for almost 3 years he was trached, so we never heard anything. So at the hospital, we would have all those surgeries, and at home, we were taught to do a lot of things at home, so we had our family at home, and to get him out of there, because we recover quicker at home. So we would get home, and we had to do some really painful things to our son. But when you're trached and you're crying, you don't hear that. So it was a lot. I never realized it, that all this, I knew it was hurting him, but I didn't know how much pain I was causing him because I couldn't hear him cry. And so I think Larry had to learn to adjust to that, and he got this really crazy high tolerance for pain. And he learned all these coping techniques. He does this calming breathing. He never makes a peep. He's polite. He tells you guys thank you.
and he's never said no.
And he never says no. If they come in and say they have to do something, he's like, okay. And it doesn't mean Larry likes it, and it hurts. But he's done it for so long, it's the way it is, and he knows it helps. We've always told him, I know you don't like this, but it helps you. This is going to help you. And we've always said you have to be nice. You have to have your manners.
Don't be
kicking
mean
and
to the
swearing at the
nurses.
nurses. So.
We think
that we're probably gonna use Larry as our recruitment tool for us as well. We have about 600 teams that are on the waiting list right now. So we want his help to help find kids, and CS Mott's been a great partner for ours, and we hope to grow that relationship, but we also wanna make sure people know about us and that we can help as many kids as possible. So we didn't even have you do some writing for us, Larry.
All right, at this time, what we're gonna kinda do is we're gonna take a photo